Now, hey guys, it is your girl Shatanya Ami, and I am here with my good friend who's going to be my co-host for today, Miss Shani Asha. She is
Hello,
here.
everybody.
She is here to talk with you guys and talk with me about basically I want us to okay, so the topic of this show is called the solutions for your broken resolutions. Now, we all make these New Year's resolutions that well not all of us because I know I've never like subscribed to the whole resolution, and even Shawnee said the same thing about subscribing to the whole resolution thing, but I know a lot of us really, some people they have the resolutions and then you set yourself up to break these resolutions, and then you start beating up on yourself because you didn't have the new year new me and you didn't eat well. You're not vegan anymore because you said you was going to be vegan in the new year, and now 2 days later you're back eating chicken. So you know let's not have these unrealistic resolutions and goals for ourselves, even though it can be a realistic goal. But a lot of times we set ourselves up and we stress ourselves out because of the fact that we do not live up to these resolutions that we set up for ourselves. And so me and Shani are going to talk to you about things that you can do this year, starting today and every day and every year, that you don't have to make resolutions, because at the end of the day, it's once you change your mindset and you change your way of living and you create a routine for yourself, all these goals and things that these resolutions that you're creating for yourself will simply fall into place and will really, you know, be like second nature. And if there's any resolutions that you need to set for yourself or any type of things that you need to add into your life, we are going to give you our suggestions, not our demands, but our suggestions, especially things that I know that have worked for me and finding my peace and my happiness, and as well as Shawnee. These are like the steps of our lives. I know my life that we've used that will help you step into this new year and feel a little bit, better and feel more at ease and be a more creator and a manifester. And so we're going to dive into what those things are, that so you don't have to create these goals and these resolutions and these restrictions and start beating up on yourself week 2 or week 3 into the new year because you didn't stick to it. But these are the things that you should stick to. So my first thing, and Shawnee, you can chime in at any moment. My first thing that I feel like we should all incorporate into our life and should be, if you're gonna make a New Year's resolution, is to live in gratitude.
Yes,
So,
definitely. Well, actually, the first thing you should tell yourself, regardless, for 2021, give yourself grace.
right,
You made it through 2020 and it was hard. Give yourself grace.
exactly. Because
And just keep thanking whoever you believe in for the good, the bad, and the little things.
exactly,
That is how you incorporate gratefulness in all areas of your life. When you get that parking spot in front of the bank or the grocery store, give thanks.
yes, the little blessings. The little, I
Yes.
swear I love the little blessings. When I run outside to catch the bus and I catch it and it's coming right up the street and I'm able to get across the street and maneuver, I'm like, oh, thank you. Those are little blessings. The parking spot, the catching the bus, the perfect seat on the bus. And then, yeah, those little blessings are, it doesn't have to be $1 million in your bank account. It can be the smallest things. Like today, I'm a big believer in divine timing, even though it's not about giving grace, but it's a big thing about big person on divine timing. And uh, yesterday I was getting some things for my little get together I'm having, And I went to the 99-cent store, and they had these 2021 glasses, the little eyeglasses, like sunglasses. So I picked up a couple of them, and that was yesterday. So today I went to the supermarket twice yesterday and did not get a green pepper or barbecue sauce. And I'm like, this was like the main ingredient that I needed for everything that I was making. Like, how did I not realize that? So I had to jump up and go to the supermarket today, go get a green pepper and barbecue sauce. And this lady walked up to me. She saw that I had went into the Dollar Tree, and she said, "Do they have the 2021 glasses in Dollar Tree?" I said, "No, but if you go to the 99-cent store by the Walmart, they have a ton of them, and they're $1." Now, how divine was that? Even though it's very small, but the universe sent her directly to me. I had already experienced this. Anybody else would have thought she was tripping out, like 2021 glasses. I don't know. And I was able to direct her exactly where she needed to go because she had an intention that she set, and the universe was like, "I'm going to send you the person who can give you that information." But it may seem little.
Saved the time
yes.
and interaction
yes.
with people that might be COVID positive. So look at you being an angel. Look at you being an angel. Did you listen to your intuition? That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly. So I'm like, we nothing is coincidental. It's not coincidental that she ran into me and I knew exactly what she was talking about. I knew exactly where it was, and I knew exactly the place. I said, everything you need is right there. And it's because I experienced it yesterday, and now the universe sent her straight to me. There's other people that walked past her, and she came to me and said, but that was the universe was like, that's your person. Let me save you the time of walking to Dollar Tree and searching. Save you the time of going to this place. Like, there are angels sitting around us all the time. That person that, just like Shani said, that parking spot, that person just pulled out because the universe said, it's time to go. And then you drove right up. So
look at that.
Be grateful for those things. Like, I swear, like, my day is full of little nuggets like that.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's talk about being in the present.
Yes. Present moment is priceless. That will save you in 2021, because in 2020, I'm sure all of us was thinking about future, what's coming, and the past. My past life looked like this. What does my future look like? My now looks crazy, but no, in the you being very present, second by second, not hour by hour, second by second, second by second. What's going on? Are you okay? Can you breathe? Can you eat? Do you have a roof over your head? Let's stay in appreciation of the second. So living in the moment, the exact moment will be a savior for you in 2021.
Yeah, I mean, you have to, I think 2021, a lot of people will see digging deeper into being mindful. Mm-hmm. That is what is going to create the positive shift in their lives. Like, you can't worry about the past or the future because the past already happened. You can't change it.
Right.
And the future, you can't control it.
You can't.
So you have to sit in that moment that you're in and be in that moment and worry about what you can control and what you can think about in that moment.
Right. Exactly.
Your thoughts are your intentions and what you manifest. So if you're in the present and you try to visualize for 17 seconds, just 17 seconds of, that positive thought or intention, and then you keep doing it and can get it to 60 seconds, that's already creating a vibe and a state for you to attract what you want. It's part of psychology. It's part of the law of attraction. It's a part of a lot of different things of what you bring into your life.
Exactly. And a lot of people don't understand that whole seconds, the 17 seconds and then the 68 seconds of shifting your shifting your energy and shifting your thoughts, and the universe answers. The universe gets a hold of it, because a lot of it is okay. So digging deeper into mindset and digging deeper into your thoughts become things. Your thoughts are manifestations. The things that already happened in your past are already manifested, already manifestations that already happened. Those are thoughts from months ago, years ago, weeks ago. Those are thoughts that you already created a long time ago. Your moment thoughts right now in this present moment is still a manifestation. It's a manifestation for what you was thinking a week ago, 2 weeks ago, an hour ago, whatever. That is done and over with. These are things that's
And
done and over with. And
it, go ahead.
go ahead.
Finish your thought.
Oh, so I was gonna say, so like trying to dig into the future and trying to control it and say, well, when I do X, Y, and Z, this is gonna happen. And when I do X, that's gonna happen. No, I need to contact this person so that I can get this job, and that person is gonna connect me with that person to get this job and this amount of money. No, get your hands out of the mix.
Mm-hmm.
Stay
And
focused.
if you need to dig deeper into like what we were talking about with the 17 seconds, like Google Abraham Hicks,
Yes. Oh
and
my
you can
God.
learn a lot more about it.
Yes, yes. Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks, that whole everything, just like go on YouTube, you could find so many things, and she will really break it down on how the just changing your mind and setting the tone and reversing the vibration and the frequency will attract better things to you, because at the end of the day, being stressed out and being worried is all about your choice of thoughts. How
Yes.
we choose to be stressed, or we choose to be depressed, or we choose to be sad, and we can also choose to be happy. We can also choose to be um appreciative. We can choose to be full of joy. We can choose to be abundant. So just because you don't have thousands of dollars in the bank doesn't mean that you can't feel abundance, because it's a thought pattern and it's an emotion. When you change your thoughts, the emotional manifestation comes. And when that emotional manifestation comes, that's when you start changing things in the universe. Because that emotion, your words mean nothing. You can say, oh, I'm positive and I'm this and I'm that and everything is great. But if you emotionally don't feel like that, you're talking to a wall. The universe
And
is
let me
not.
tell you something about worry, okay? Let me tell
Yes.
you something about worry. Like, worry used to rule my life.
Mm-hmm.
And there's layers to this, but I'm going to just say this one thing. If if you haven't prayed about it, don't worry about it.
Right.
And that's no matter who or what you believe in, because you can pray to anything, right?
Right.
But if you haven't prayed about it, don't worry about it.
Exactly. At the end of the day, the universe knows exactly what you want, because you already put it out there. What you want and what you need is already out there. The universe is already on top of it. It's just for you to line up with what it is that you want, to stop thinking about it, to stop stressing about it. If okay, so if you are looking for a new job, or you are looking to, maybe your resolution is gaining, losing weight, or finding a relationship, or whatever it is that you are focused on, release the focus from it. If you're thinking about, I need a job, I need a job, I need a job, I need money, I need money, I need money, shift the focus to, I'm going to start growing flowers. Something simple that has no resistance connected to it. Shift
Let me
your
get deeper
focus.
with that too. So I don't use the term like goals necessarily,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't believe in resolutions, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to do something new, break that break your steps to take action into intentions, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So as you said, if you want to find a new job, your first step, right, is to revamp your resume or look at your resume.
Right.
So your intention for that is, I am revamping my resume to get the ideal job towards my career with this amount of pay by this amount of time. That is your intention with just revamping the resume.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you're going on sites to apply for jobs, you set that intention every step of the way. That way your mind is positive and your actions are in alignment with what you want to achieve. And your mind, your action steps will follow that mindset. Visualize it as it's already done.
Right.
Feel like it is already done. And think about what you're going to do to celebrate once you get that job.
And this is how I look at it. And I mean, like, everyone looks at things differently, but I know with me, I would, like, if you're out there and you're sending out your resume and you're applying to these jobs, this is how I soften my intentions. If it's for me, then I will get it. It's mine if it's for me. If it's for me, then it's mine. And if you don't get it, you didn't lose it. No one took your job. No one was better. It wasn't in alignment with what was for you. You put your intentions out there to the universe every day. Every time you say, I need more money, or I need a job that I respect, or even if you're at a job right now, you have a job and you want a better job, and you feel like the people here don't appreciate me, the people, like, the money is not right, it's too many hours. Even with those thoughts, you already told the universe you want a job that appreciates you, you want a job that pays better and has better hours. You already put it out there to the universe. Your thing is to line up with it and relax in the thought of, okay, something better is coming. And the thing about it is, a lot of times, because I know that, like, I've had this with my own experience, sometimes you don't even have to go out and look for that job. It will come to you. Someone will call you up and be like, hey, well, such and such is hiring, and are you interested? I know you already got a job, but would you want to come? Would you transfer? Or a recruiter may reach out to you. The universe is your best PR.
That's right.
You don't have to go out there and shuck and jive like back in the day before there was internet. Go into stores and act. Do you remember that, Sean? We used to have to go.
Don't apply for something
and get applications.
You're feeling like, oh, I need a job, so let me just apply. Nah, yes. We did that already.
Yes,
we choosing happiness. We choosing abundance and prosperity. Yes. Struggle is a choice, and you choose not to struggle. Exactly. Say it again. Struggle is a choice, and you choose not to struggle. So we're not entering any doors that are not welcoming us. Exactly. We are not even applying or giving energy to situations that are not 100% for us, for our highest good and for our happiness. Right. It's 2021. We're not getting younger. Exactly. And if 2020 did not show you that there's so much that we don't have control over. Right. Exactly. I don't know.
If you didn't learn anything in this last year, if you didn't learn from this last year, then oh my God, then you will sleep for the whole 2020. Because 2020 taught you that you have absolutely no control over anything. Nothing. Anything can change at the blink of an eye. You have no control over your finances. You have no control over your health. You have no control. If it is your destiny, if this is what's destined for you, then that's what it is. And this should have taught a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people should have been doing some self-work during this time. And if you didn't, you missed the mark. But you still got time, because they may shut us down and we may be locked in our houses again. So now it's your round 2 to get it together. So that's how I'm looking at it. If you didn't learn in 2020, you will learn in 2021 that you have zero control over what goes on, but you can perceive it differently. And you do have some sort of control over how you react to it and what you take from it. Because although 2020 was crazy for a lot of people, we lost a lot of people. I have friends that had COVID. I had people that I've known that passed from COVID. And, but at the end of the day, there were so many blessings for me during 2020. There were so many awakenings that I had during 2020. And it was a lot of different life shifts. And a lot of times, the universe needs to push us into these uncomfortable places to become who we really truly are. Even down to this podcast, I was so riddled with fear because, oh God, how are people going to perceive me? And I don't speak the best English because I don't pronunciate things the best, and I'm not a Rhodes Scholar, and I didn't graduate summa cum laude or whatever it is. These fears and these doubts that we have in our head will hold us back from going towards our true path and our true passion. And 2020 pushed me to just get out of my comfort zone, stop being fearful, and just jump in, because it was something that I know that was needed. I knew that there were people out here that needed to hear my story, and needed someone to listen to, or someone to just give them a little encouragement. So I jumped out and I did it, and it was blessings, so many blessings. A lot of my friends, they experienced a lot of blessings within 2020, so it wasn't all bad. But what we're going to do is we're going to set up a better intention for 2021, so we're not sitting here with the woe is me for 2021 like we did in 2020. People being scared to walk out their door, people being scared of what's going to happen next, living in the future and stressing themselves out, breaking down their immune system. Because the more you stress yourself out, the more you break down your immune system. If you're sitting in your house scared to death, you are breaking your immune system down, because stress will kill your immune system. So I want people to live their lives. And so to start living your life, you're going to have to change your mindset and get into a routine. Like we were saying, be living grace, be living gratitude, be grateful for the fact that you made it through 2020. In a few hours, 2020 is going to be over, and you made it. You are here. You are living.
And let me add this, because even though 2021 is coming, this is a new year, that doesn't mean that it's just magically going to be, everything's magically going to be okay. We are still going to go through struggle.
Right.
We're still going to experience some things that may be a little bit hard. We're still going to lose people.
Right. And I don't even want to say struggle, because it's like even struggle is a mindset, like more of a, some resistance, I will say, because, it's we could say struggle, but at the end of the day, it's all how you perceive it. How do you perceive it? If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. If you see it as struggle, then that's what it's going to be for you. But if you see it as a lesson, and this is just a slow little hurdle at the moment, and we can get over this and you can get over this, then that's what it is. Because I could honestly say that I could have looked at this as a struggle, but it wasn't. I looked at in the beginning, yes, I was going crazy, but that's because I wasn't looking at things right. And then I was like, and then when I got snapped out of it and started putting things into perspective, I said, okay, this is how I can look at it. Let's find the nuggets. Let's find the beautiful things to, to appreciate. I appreciate the fact that I started appreciating my house. I started redecorating it. I started organizing it. I started decluttering my life. And that's another thing that I've had, that I'm suggesting that people do. Clean house. Clean up your house. Clean up your space. Get rid of the clutter. If you got boxes and bags and old clothes and old furniture sitting around your house that's eyesores, clean your house. Get rid of all that clutter, because a cluttered house creates a cluttered mind. You cannot think straight when you got a bunch of crap. Yeah, you can't think straight when you got a bunch of crap around you. Get rid of that stuff. Get rid of it. Get rid of all this stuff that's around your house. Clothes that you don't wear, throw them away. Broken furniture.
So speaking of decluttering, right? I want to talk about not only cleaning your space, but cleansing your space energetically. This is very important, not just of the new year, but anytime at all, right? So some people use sage, Palo Santo. Some people aren't into those things, which is fine. You can do simple things like put a cinnamon broom in the back of your door, burn some cinnamon, but you want to open your windows sometimes, let the air out, let the air circulate. Your space has to be cleansed and clean. If you do spiritual baths, a lot of people don't realize, like, you also have to, there's still negative energy. So you can clean your bath with vinegar after a spiritual bath. I tell a lot of people that because they don't realize, like, it's still an energetic thing. Like, do the things that make you feel good in your space and around your space. And you have to get in the routine of doing that. Another decluttering tip is when I'm like giving away clothes and going through my clothes. If I haven't worn it in a year, it got to go.
It do.
Like, give yourself different rules like that.
Exactly.
Gotta let it go to make room for the new and what you want.
Exactly. Yes, definitely to piggyback off of the cleanse in your house, you have to cleanse the energy of your house. You have to, I do Palo Santo, I do sage, bleach, clean, okay, get rid of the germs and get rid of the negative energy. Get you some bleach, get you some Lysol, clean that house because when you're in a clean space, it feels so much better. Just smelling the cleaning. I mean, I know I'm addicted to cleaning products, so it could just be a me thing, but I love the smell of cleaning supplies. I love for the house to just be nice and clean and shiny. Just open up like Shani said, open up the windows, sage it, get it together, clear out that energy because people will come to your house and bring stagnant energy, especially if you have multiple people living in your house or people that come in and out of your house. Clear that stagnant energy. Create a sanctuary. Make your home a sanctuary. Make your home feel so good that you don't want to be away from it. That when you are either coming from work or wherever you're coming from, you're just so excited to be in your home because you know it's just so peaceful and such great energy. I like candles all throughout my house. It looks like I'm doing a seance, but whatever, it makes me happy.
And hydrate yourselves, people.
Yeah.
Hydrate yourselves. Like, drink water. That is one of the best self-love actions you can do for yourself.
I need to do more. I need to drink more water. I need to
drink water and say, this tell your body, this is me showing you that I love you. And then drinking that water. That's having your intentions. Your body feels loved. It feels the vibration. You can tell yourself you're drinking abundance water, prosperity water, romance water. You know, you put intentions into everything. Those intentions are energy. Energy is everything.
Yes, intention is, that is true. I need to start doing more. I don't drink enough water. I try to drink some, but I don't drink enough water. And every time when I'm going to either get my iron infusions or go get my injections because I have my deficiencies, the oncologist is always like, Shatanya, are you drinking water? Like, what's going on? Your veins are like dry. So, like, I have to drink more water.
We're going to talk outside the podcast.
Yes. I need to drink more water. Like, this is a hot mess. I'm like very dehydrated and dry. My lips be cracking. Like, yes. So I'm on my self-care journey about other stuff, but I do need some more water. And that's like essential that I need more water. Get you some crystals too,
really
people.
Helps mind, body, and spirit. Like, I try to, incorporate the elements into everything.
Right.
So, like, you have that fire energy with your candle. So that is why you need to drink more water.
Right.
So you have some balance.
Right. It's funny. I had a friend over the other day, and they were like, what's going on with the candles? Do you put them out? You're going to set the house on fire? I'm like, I'm not going to set my house on fire. I'm not going to set my house on fire. Maybe you need to burn a candle in your house with all that fear you got going on. Exactly.
Oh, man. So I can't, like, I always have to at least have a white candle burning. Like, I feel crazy when I don't.
Yes. I'm like addicted to candles. Like, I just went and spent like $60 on candles that was discounted. They were already like 70% off. So that just shows how many candles I bought. Like,
yeah, you worse than me.
Yeah,
but
I love.
In 2021, I am going to be more mindful of the type of candles that I use. I may start making more candles.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out like the best Like if I'm gonna do beeswax, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not like I know soy candles are better than the commercial crap you buy, but I'm
Right.
not a big fan of soy to inhale either because
Right.
I was told that that can really enhance like if you have asthma problem. Anybody got time?
That's not good.
So
No. No, no, no. Ain't nobody got time to be adding to the problem, trying to fix the problem. We don't got time for that. So,
so speaking of water, self care, like
self
you guys have to
care.
shift to put your self care first. Set boundaries.
Exactly. Set
Set
boundaries.
boundaries.
Self care. See now, okay, so that is the motto and the mantra for 2021. Self care. Put self first. Put self first, then your kids, then your dog, whatever. But put self first. You have to have self care. You got to get into a routine, get into your morning routine of meditation. I mean, I preach this all the time on every podcast, but get into your routine, get into your meditation, get into set an intention. And that's the big thing. I feel like the big model is self-care and intention.
Right.
I'm even working on in my intention journey. And intention is a journey because intention speaks into a lot of different areas of your life.
I'm gonna
Intention.
give you a tip that I give to a lot of my clients because a lot of people don't have time. Like
Mm-hmm,
there are some people that are essential workers or just still have to work.
mm-hmm.
Moms, they still have a crazy, crazy schedule.
Right.
I encourage you to in the morning set your intentions in the shower.
Yeah, that's what I do. My
Again, that
mindful
goes back to
meditation.
that water
Yes.
element.
Yes. Yes.
You
Mindful meditation
visualize those problems
showers.
or anything negative
Mm-hmm.
that you feel. Imagine that going through, like down your body,
Mm-hmm.
through that drain, and
Mm-hmm.
then receive what you want. Every time you let
Exactly.
go of something, you have to receive something positive. That's the balance.
Yes.
That's the circle
Yes.
of life.
Exactly. And so for my mindful meditation showers, I have lavender and essential oils. Sometimes I use Himalayan sea salt and I
Yeah.
do like a salt bath. But the majority of the time, I do my lavender oil for my mind because sometimes you don't have time to have a whole full lay down meditation. So I do the
Right.
mindful meditations in the shower, and you don't understand how powerful it is. And another tip that I do with my mindful meditations with the lavender oil is Willow Smith has a new EP with Geneva Harrison. They
Mm-hmm.
have a EP called Rise, and it's devotional meditation music. OMG. That is only 19 minutes long, but these songs are so amazing and put you in such a great meditative.
Did I manifest that? Like it, but
Yes.
it is a real thing, y'all. But back to like meditation as well. Like
Mm-hmm.
some people be like, "Oh, I'm just learning how to meditate. I don't feel like I'm doing it right." One, being mindful is what meditation is. Being in that
Mm-hmm.
moment, as we spoke about before. And there's a lot of different kinds of meditation.
And there's
There's
no right and
guided,
wrong
there's
way.
visualization. Like you
Mm-hmm.
just sitting down and taking 5 deep breaths. That's breath work. That is meditation.
Right.
Okay. Like there's so many things you could just sit and be quiet and let your thoughts come and go. That is
Mm-hmm.
meditation. That's like when
Exactly.
I pray and then I meditate back to back. I'm like prayers when I talk to him. Meditation is when he talks to me.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
you have to find out what works for you. But
Right.
there's so many. Like there's literally like 1,800 different versions of meditation and more.
Right, because it's just about clearing the mind and giving the universe an opportunity to be able to sneak little things in. And it's just like finding, being in that present moment, bringing back to being present. It's just about being in that present moment. If you're just breathing, if there's no right or wrong way to meditate. If you feel good after whatever it was that you did, then you did the work, because that's all it's about. It's feeling good, shifting that energy, shifting your emotion, and really being able to connect with your inner self. Now when you really gotta get a real great meditation practice, that's when you really start opening the doors to be able to communicate with your inner being. And that's another thing. This year I want people to know and understand that you are a creator. You are a source energy being. And
So
you
why
need
you all up in my head? Because like that was gonna be the next point I was gonna make. But continue.
Yes. Yes, it's the truth. Because until you know that, until you acknowledge that, everything we say means nothing. Anything that any intention that you have set means nothing if you don't know who you truly are. If you don't know that you're a creator, if you don't know that you're source energy, if you don't know that you're a powerful being that can create any and everything that you want, and that happiness it should be your default and not, you know, a temporary thing, there is nothing more that you need to know than knowing who you truly are and the power that you possess within this universe. That's it. So that
So
acknowledgement.
to piggyback off of the beautiful things that Shatani just said, like she's so right. You are the creator. You are a co-creator of what is happening to you now in your future, right? So I'm going to give you 3 books. They're all by Valerie Burton, who is an amazing life coach. She's actually who I got my life and career executive coaching certification from, but she's been doing that for a long time, and she's been an author for a long time. So one of her books, Successful Women Think Differently, nine Habits, Happier, Healthier, and More Resilient. Happy Women Live Better. And It's About Time, The Art of Choosing. Those are 3 books I would definitely say I recommend. I'm certified in positive psychology, and I just stand by her work. It's helped me shift a lot. And a lot of people, live by like going through her training and just reading her books. It's really, really good reading for you to help shift your mind. You got any other recommendations?
Yes. Okay. So, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, that will help you be in the present. The Power of Intention by Dr. Wayne Dyer, that will help you with clearing up your intentions and knowing what your intentions are, setting your intentions. And of course, I say this book all the time, even though I got 2 more. Esther and Esther Hicks and Abraham Hicks, Asking It Is Given. Asking It Is Given will open up the doors to everything that you needed to know, because at the end of the day, all you have to do is ask. All you have to do is put it out there, and the universe will grant your wish. It's like the universe is magic. And just knowing that you have the power to wave that magic wand by just putting out the intention, putting out the question, and asking the universe, sometimes you don't even have to verbally ask, but it will be given. So that's my one suggestion that I love, that I feel like everyone needs to read that book. But then also the book by Jen Sincero, I'm a Badass. This book will.
I also recommend No Matter What by Lisa Nichols and Abundance Now by Lisa Nichols. And if you've watched the movie The Secret, or if you're in alignment, you want to know more most of the things that me and Shatanya talked about, look at the movie The Secret on Netflix.
Yeah. That's true. The only thing, like, I do appreciate and love The Secret, but I want people to watch it not thinking about just manifesting things and manifesting money, because I feel like that was a lot of places where people got lost when they listened to that movie, when they saw that movie. They just thought, okay, I want a Jaguar, and they think they're just going to put it out there, and that's what your main thing, I feel like, because manifesting isn't only things. Manifesting is emotions, happiness, peace, well-being. For a long time, in my very beginning of my whole practice of law of attraction and things like that, like, I wanted to attract, I had career goals that I wanted to attract, and I wrote them down and they came. I had different things that I wanted to attract. Money, it slowly came. It didn't come fast. Like, it was on a snail. But I didn't start attracting money until I realized what I really needed to attract, which was peace of mind and happiness. That is the biggest thing that I wanted to, that I, when I got my back up against the wall and realized it was something that I needed to be attracted, it was peace of mind. Peace of mind was a.
That was what else I had wanted to bring up earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, in 2021, y'all have to continue doing shadow work.
Okay.
Y'all have to confront those fears, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't, those fears are going to be what holds you back the most.
Exactly.
That's what's going to continue. You want change, you got to change.
Right. Exactly. And you have to change your mindset. You have to change the way you process
and
things.
if you don't like if you don't even like confront what is holding you back, and I'm telling you, sometimes it's just the first step of acknowledging.
Right.
That's
right.
like when I would have like money problems or stuff like that. Like I didn't want to open mail.
Right.
Like it was scary to open mail. Like it was a thing. And then once I confronted it like everything changed. And then even like something I would get, it would be something good. And it's like, oh, I had nothing to worry about.
Right.
Sometimes we create that fear and we enhance it. So y'all got to do a lot of shadow work. Y'all got to do a lot of mirror work.
Right.
All of that.
And the thing about that too is, and like we was talking about intention, that all works hands in hand, because the intention of why do you want to manifest these things? Why do I want the money? Why do I want the car? Why do I want the job? Do I want the job because to other people it will look good? Do I want the money so that I can be flashy, or so that I can, save someone else from themselves? What is the intention behind these wants? Because I'm speaking from experience, it was certain things that I wanted, and the intentions weren't as pure as I thought that they were. I was thinking I wanted it because, oh well, I want this success, or I want to work with this person because, it's going to do something for my career. No, the intention was you're trying to prove yourself as who you say you are. You are a celebrity stylist, so now you need to stylist another celebrity to keep proving to people that you are a celebrity stylist. No, that's not the right intention. Do you want to style this person because it makes you happy to style this person? It will be fulfilling to style this person. What is the intention? So you have to clear up your intentions too. Why do you want certain things? Why do you want that promotion? Why do you want this amount of money? Why do you want to lose weight? Even down to that. Why do you want to lose weight? Do you want to look good for people? Are you trying to get revenge on an ex? Are you trying to, fit into a dress that you probably shouldn't even be wearing? Like, what is the intention on these things? Now, if it's to be healthier so that you can live a better life, so you can run and jump the way you want to do, then that is the purest intention. But if it has to do with anything outside of you, then you got to clear that intention up and ask yourself the hard question of, why do I want this? Why do I need the new car? Why do I need the Louboutins? Why do I need thousands of dollars in the bank? Why do I need these things?
I might have to hire you to work with me, because so I literally started a program this summer, and it was literally about when I do my coaching, not only just incorporating spirituality into their lives, but making sure they were in alignment with their goals.
Exactly.
And the first client that I had inducted into the program, she was like, I didn't even realize why I needed to be in alignment with my goals to get this done. But she was like, how you shifted my, perspective. I wouldn't even got done half of the things, that I wouldn't have believed in myself and been able to do it without aligning it with my goals.
Right.
Like that made me feel amazing.
Right. It's the truth. You have to get alignment with the goals. You have to be clear on what it is you want and why it is that you want it. Because the why is the big question, because a lot of times we're thinking, the universe isn't answering or God isn't answering my prayers and blah, blah, blah. But it's your intention that's connected to it that's keeping it from you. It's the intention isn't right. And the universe is not going to bring you something for ego, because that's the big thing. You got to get rid of the ego. And a lot of times, a lot of things that we do are ego based. A lot like, and you can be the most perfect, most spiritual person, but you got to check yourself when you realize ego is talking. I check myself all the time. Like, that was ego. That wasn't Shatanya. That wasn't my inner being. That was ego, Shatanya. That thought that you had in reference to that person, or that decision that you made, or whatever it was, that was ego based. And we have to learn to check ourselves when ego is jumping in the way. You know, if you are doing something to be seen, that's ego. If you have, some type of jealousy towards this person's achievement, that's ego. If you feel like you need to be the best at this, that's ego. If you're saying, well, I opened the door for that person and they didn't say thank you, that's ego. Mm-hmm. Do it from your heart. What was your intention? Did you hold the door for the thank you, or did you hold the door because it was the best thing to do? Even something as small as that, clear up your intention and get rid of ego. That is the thing that will get you to the next level. And you don't even have to worry about trying to do anything else once you start clearing up that ego mind, clearing up your intentions, and getting into a positive mindset and changing your perspective of things. These are the key tools to live a better life in the next coming months, the next year, the next lifetime, in your lifetime. These are the things that we got to fix. We can't live year to year. We got to live day by day, second by second, moment by moment, and just, live a pure, happy life. And that's it. And what were we? Okay, so we had a couple of bullet points that we really wanted to touch on. And then I pulled up my shopping list. So we spoke about gratitude, we spoke about mindfulness, we spoke about meditation, we spoke about self-care, and morning routines. Like I mentioned before, my morning routine is I light my candles, I do my meditation, I take my mindful shower or whatever, or I listen to some music. We also cleaning up your space, cleaning your house, clean about, what we didn't speak of about with cleaning out your house, in the clutter, cleaning out the people who bring you down. Oh, put protecting your home from these people who bring negative energy, who bring stagnant energy, who bring doubtful energy, because people leave energy in your home. And let's pause and come back to that. Okay. Yeah, so cleaning out your home and cleaning out the people that are leaving these energies in your house, and just having toxic conversations. And it could be your loved ones, it could be your friends, it could be your kids. Sometimes kids could be negative too, but don't let them don't let them bring you down. But you have to start having high vibration conversations with people, just knowing who. Okay, you got to find your tribe. Like Shani's my tribe, and I have other friends that's my tribe. And there was people that I had friends that was, and it's funny how with because we didn't establish like how far back our friendship goes. Shani, I did it on the last podcast that we did together, but we both have grown spiritually together, and this separately but together, and on the same journey. Like we started off on the same fashion journey, and then now we're on the same spiritual journey. So it's just so funny how you can meet your tribe, y'all can separate, and then you can come back and be on the same page, but you got to find your tribe. If you're listening to this, and basically that's telling the universe that you want a change. You are ready to shift your life in a different direction. And the fact that we're even having this conversation and you're listening to this conversation and you're taking all this information in means that you're on another wavelength. Your vibration is set to another tone. So if you have people in your life that's vibrating very low, and every time they're calling you with drama, they're calling you with gossip, they're calling you with lack of money, lack of time, lack of love, all the scarcity and lack. If they're calling you with these things, that means it is time to disconnect from that person and go your separate ways. I have friends that I've loved for years, but we are not on the same vibrational wavelength when it comes to our thoughts. So it is okay to separate yourself from these people just because they've been your.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
like, especially growing, other people may not grow with you.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find you may not be on the same vibe as other people, but back to like, the negative conversations,
Mm-hmm.
realize when there's somebody telling you a truth for you to grow,
Mm-hmm.
or if somebody's just being negative and a hater, because there's a difference.
Right.
And you have to have the discernment to know the difference, right? Me as a friend, I do what I feel like would work to be done with me, right? So if I come to a friend with something, or if a friend comes to me with something, once I listen to them, I ask them, okay, what do you want? Do you want me to just listen? Do you want me to tell you the truth? Or do you want me to just be there for you in a certain way? Don't assume you know what that other person needs as a friend, because sometimes people just need to talk it out to come to their own realization. Sometimes they're not, you know what I'm saying? And speaking of, like Shatanya mentioned, of those high vibe conversations, the best high vibe conversations you can have are the ones with yourself. That goes back to the mirror work I was talking about. Affirm with yourself as many times through the day as you need to. Self-talk is everything. I do not allow any negative self-talk in front of me.
Right.
Okay? Go in the mirror and tell yourself you are beautiful, you love yourself, you are creative, you are abundant, you are prosperous. You attract wealth into your life easy as you breathe. You better keep affirming to yourself, because that's what the Creator believes in you. That's why you're still here. You're still here because you are of service and you have purpose.
Exactly. You did not survive 2020 in vain. There's a reason that you are still here. Not saying that the people that we lost, something was wrong with them, but their story was told, their chapter closed, and now they're going onto their next metamorphosis. Because I feel like, spiritually they are still here, but now they're going into their next chapter, because I feel like we're all eternal beings and we're all going to come back. But that's just my thoughts, but you could think that, you might not. That's all good. But however, if you are still here, that means your story is not over. This is another opportunity to tap into who you really, truly are. This is the time to grab a hold of your power and be the creator and make the change and change your perspective. This is not a woe is me month. This is a time to celebrate. I'm here. I'm still living. I am among the living. And that is to be celebrated. You don't need to be sitting up here worrying about what's going to happen next and this, that, and the third. At the end of the day, you are here. And that is to be celebrated and be appreciated and be happy about. That is what that's all about. And so going forward, it's just about, changing up your mindset and appreciating your day to day life. Just appreciating and loving yourself, loving who you are, loving the skin that you're in, loving your home, appreciating your home. Even if you live in a little, a little room, appreciate that space. Make that space beautiful. Get you some flowers, get you some candles, get you some crystals. Enjoy that space and start attracting what you want. Attract.
Dance around your house to some music and celebrate ancestors
Exactly.
and talk to your ancestors as well. That's just a whole nother topic we gonna have to
Exactly, right.
ancestral veneration.
Yes.
But I also want to leave you with this affirmation for 2020. I am loved and I am protected. Because I know a lot of people are scared. They don't feel safe. They don't know what to believe in the media and even what friends or family are telling them. Affirm to yourself, I am loved and protected.
Right. And if you
Amen, Ashe, and so it is.
Exactly. And if you're worried about, finances and things like, because that can be the biggest stress. And I'm going to, really speak on that because I dealt with money blocks and I've dealt with this in the past because that is the main thing that people can really focus on and drive themselves crazy about is the lack of money and the lack of time and the lack like that scarcity nugget is horrible. Like it will send you down a downward spiral. But understand that it's okay for money to flow out and money to flow in. Money will always flow in and out. If you holding on tight to it because you're scared of every second, like every dime, if your hand is closed, the universe can't put nothing in it. So let it flow out. Now you don't have to go out and buy a Maybach, but let it flow out. You can go get that Starbucks coffee. It's okay. You can go treat yourself to a nice meal. It's okay. The money will flow in and out. Once you start changing your mindset in reference to money, your perspective on money, then you will see how the universe will always let it flow back to you. And sometimes it has to get down to an actual dime in order for it to reset and get back to you. So don't get scared when it's not flowing. When it's not flowing, just go into a self check. Check yourself. What is my mind thought right now? What am I thinking about? What am I stressing about? Am I holding on to stuff? Am I thinking lackful thoughts? Because that's probably what's pausing it. As soon as you clear that up, I swear to you, it will flow right into you. The opportunities will flow to you. You don't got to call nobody. You ain't got to beg and borrow. You just put that intention out there to the universe, and the universe will send you money, will send you opportunities. And sometimes you don't even need the physical money. Certain things, somebody will come and bring you food. I've had people come and bring me food. Like that was all I needed. I needed money to get food, and somebody brought me food. I needed clothes. I got a gift card. I went to an event and someone gave me a gift card to get clothes. Like your blessings come in many ways. It doesn't always have to be monetary. If you think that it only has to be monetary, you are chipping yourself out of so many beautiful blessings that the universe has for you. And opportunities will come so many different ways. The people that you think are or your blessings or the people that you think are your connectors, you probably haven't even met who your blessing is coming from. Because I know I've been there where a complete stranger was my blessing. So just relax and let go of the control, let go of the fear, let go of, the scarcity of time, the scarcity of money. Let these things go and change your perspective. And I'm going to say it again. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Anything that you can see as a negative, you can flip it and see it as a positive. You find those positive nuggets in it, and it changes the emotion connected to what you're looking at. Once you change the emotion connected to what you're looking at, the whole thing changes for the better. And that's it. Work on your emotions. How do you perceive it? And that's it, y'all.
Amen. Wishing everybody prosperity and abundance tenfold, 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 2021 and beyond.
Yes, 2020, 2021 and beyond. We're going to live like it is 1999. I'm going to celebrate this day in my house with a glass of wine and a candle and maybe a cocktail later. That's what I'm gonna do because that's how I get my energy flowing.
At 222. It's literally 222 right now. Look at that.
Yes.
Alignment.
Yes. Oh my God, that's my numbers. 2222. Yes, God. And see, and okay, now I'm about to ramble on some more because that is my. I'm so glad you said that, girl, because that is the universe talking to me because 2222 is my gift from the universe letting me know that everything is going to be okay and everything that I want to do is in alignment and perfect timing and the universe got my back. So I'm so glad that you brought it to my attention and the universe didn't let me miss it because if you go through my phone you will see so many screenshots of 2222 in my phone and 222 444 111. The universe got me and the universe got you guys too. So hopefully we planted that seed in you and you'll start seeing 222 and look it up. Look up the angel meaning for 222 and you will see that the universe got your back.
Or any angel number that you see,
angel,
just
repetitive.
Realize what you're feeling at that moment.
Yes.
And you'll see the alignment. Think about, you'll see like what you're thinking about and what you're feeling in that moment.
Yeah. And then look it up. What do you keep seeing? What numbers keep appearing for you? And now we're into numerology, girl. So what numbers keep appearing for you? Like what do you keep seeing consistent numbers of? Like what keeps popping up in your life? Take notes. Nothing is in vain. Nothing is coincidence. And stuff keep popping up. The universe is screaming at you. It's like, see me, see me. The universe is talking to you. You got to listen. Get all this clutter out your head. Stop talking to these people. Stop listening to all this crazy music. Stop watching crazy TV where people beating people up and dragging them. Stop doing this stuff and listen for the universe. It is talking to you. God, universe, whatever you want to call it, it is talking to you. Listen. Be still and listen.
Amen.
That's it. So you guys, we're gonna leave you alone now because I think we done ranted enough. I think we ranted enough, and I think we got you good into 2021, hopeful and happy with some books that you're gonna read. We got the books for you. Read these books. Listen to this podcast. Listen to other podcasts. Google Dr. Wayne Dyer. Google the authors that Shani spoke of. Google Esther Hicks. Google these people and get your mojo going to create and become a master manifester and start living in your path, living in your dream, living, letting that light shine. Tap into your light. That's it. All right. Bye, guys. Love you.